Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are diving into one of the most beautiful and talked about celebrity in the Nigerian entertainment space. The blossoming of Priscilla Ajoke Ojo. On a warm March morning in 2001, Lagos was already alive with the sounds of bustling markets, the aroma of freshly baked bread drifting through the streets, and the honking of Danfo buses. Somewhere in that lively city, a little girl let out her first cry. She was named Priscilla Ajoke Ojo. To many, she was just another baby born in Nigeria's busiest city, but to those who would come to know her, she was a star waiting to rise. Her mother, Iyabo Ojo, was already walking the path of Nollywood, a woman of determination and grit, who would later become one of the most respected actresses in Nigeria. Her father, Ademidun Ojo, was quieter, offering balance and stability. Alongside her brother Festus, who had arrived a few years earlier, Priscilla's childhood was surrounded by love, discipline, and the endless energy of Lagos life. From the very beginning, little Priscilla had an energy about her that made people notice. She was lively, playful, and always curious. She loved to sing, to tell stories with her dolls, and to follow her mother to film sets whenever she had the chance. While other children her age played hide and seek, Priscilla often practiced poses in front of the mirror, twirling in oversized dresses from her mother's wardrobe. The girl who stole the screen. By the age of 7, Priscilla's spark could no longer be hidden. She made her way into Nollywood, appearing in the movie, Beyond Disability. Though she was just a child, her performance held something raw and real. It was as though she had been born for the stage. Her role earned her a Best Child Actress nomination at the Best of Nollywood Awards, an achievement most adults could only dream of. That moment was more than recognition, it was a seed planted. She had tested the magic of storytelling, and the world had seen a glimpse of what she could become. Growing into herself. Through her teenage years, Priscilla balanced two worlds, the normal life of a Lagos schoolgirl, and the public life of being Iyabo Ojo's daughter. At school, she was known for her intelligence, her sense of humor, and her undeniable fashion sense. While her friends admired her, Priscilla quietly wrestled with the weight of expectations. She knew the world already saw her as Iyabo Ojo's daughter, but deep inside, she longed to be known as simply Priscilla. Social media became her escape and her playground. By her mid-teens, she was posting photos on Instagram, not just as a hobby, but as a form of expression. Her natural beauty, her ability to pair outfits, and her growing confidence soon caught attention. Followers multiplied, and before long, she was no longer just a teenager, she was an influencer in the making. Knowledge and new horizons. Education was always a priority in the Ojo household. Priscilla entered Babcock University, where she studied media and theater arts. Those years were formative. Away from home, she learned independence, built friendships, and refined her vision for the future. In 2021, she graduated, a proud moment not just for her, but for her mother, who had sacrificed and worked hard to provide for her children. On that graduation day, Priscilla wasn't just Iyabo Ojo's daughter or a child actress anymore. She was a young woman with a degree, ambition, and her own name to protect. Becoming Priscy. Post-graduation, Priscilla stepped fully into the digital world. Online, she was no longer the shy little girl. She had evolved into Priscy, a bold, stylish, and vibrant personality. Brands wanted her for campaigns, magazines highlighted her fashion sense, and young girls across Nigeria began looking up to her as a role model. She had mastered the art of influence, not just flaunting beauty, but projecting confidence and authenticity. Her ventures, Priscy's Closet and later Priscilla, reflected her entrepreneurial spirit. Through them, she proved she wasn't just about posing for cameras, she was also about building, creating, and empowering. Love beyond borders. Life, however, had more than business and influence in store for her. In 2023, whispers began spreading that Priscilla had found love, this time, across borders. Her heart had connected with Juma Jux, the celebrated Tanzanian artist. What started as friendship blossomed into a love story admired by fans across Nigeria and Tanzania. For 2 years, their relationship deepened, quietly but steadily, until in 2025, they sealed their bond. In a breathtaking Islamic wedding ceremony, Priscilla became not just Priscy the influencer, or Priscilla the actress, but Priscilla, the wife of Juma Jokes. It was a day of joy, cultural beauty, and faith, uniting two nations through love. A woman of her own. Today, Priscilla stands as a star in her own right. She is an actress who first won hearts as a child, an influencer with a global following, an entrepreneur building fashion brands, a wife embracing love and faith. Her net worth, estimated between $300,000 and $600,000, only hints at her true wealth, her influence, her resilience, and the life she inspires. Her journey is not finished. She is still writing her story, one step at a time, with grace, elegance, and courage. From a little girl in Lagos with a playful smile, to a woman of influence admired across Africa, Priscilla Ajoke Ojo has become a symbol of youth, ambition, and blossoming destiny. Her life reminds us that beauty is not just in appearance but in courage, that fame is not just in inheritance but in hard work, and that destiny belongs to those who embrace it with open arms. Her story still unfolds. From the little girl in Lagos who loved to play dress-up, to the confident woman admired across Africa, Priscilla Ajoke Ojo's story is far from over. She is a reminder that destiny is not about where you come from, but how boldly you step into where you're going. Her journey whispers a message to every young dreamer. You are not defined by shadows, but by the light you create for yourself. And so, the story of Priscy continues, page by page, step by step, with grace, ambition, and love. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this story, stay tuned for more beautiful updates from the world of celebrity, entertainment, culture, and family. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Love you all.